I'm Renee Penny with the Kalkaska Conservation District.
And I'm Cailtin McSweeney-Steffens with Daniel Hoff Farm.
And we're going to talk a little bit about what exactly is permaculture, that you are starting to hear it a lot more, it seems like, and folks don't exactly know what it is. Everybody has a little bit different of a take on permaculture, but essentially it's working with nature on a perennial, year-round basis. So rather than your annual crops, like zucchini, corn, kale, that will not overwinter because they will be killed by the hard frost we get in northern Michigan, to going to plants more like asparagus, which has gone to seed behind us, and maybe co-planting that asparagus with strawberries that are the ground cover, and those will work together really well, but you're leaving them in place and building a whole kind of network of year-round plants right in that area.
And it's also working with what you have and the resources and how the ground provides. So rather than moving everything to fit what you want to do, looking at what you have and how you can work with nature and with the environment and where you're at locally, and how you can make things work together.
Certainly. So in other areas, that could be like if you have a wet area on the farm, you could use elderberry plants and maybe do willows above them, kind of willows being your taller structure, elderberries smaller around them, and then other wet-loving plants on the base and farther out from them, to keeping things close and all working together.
And girls, how would a person involve composting and permaculture? How do those things gel together?
Yeah, so go ahead, Caitlin.
So for us, we compost all of the bedding throughout winter, and then we take that and put it right out on our fields to amend our soils, and that's the only soil amendments we do for our fields and for our crops. So it's taking what nature provides and using that between the straw bedding and manure to bring the soil health back up and start to build that topsoil that has been so lost, especially on our property from being logged for so many years and an old cattle farm. So it's bringing back that soil health with the power of manure.
Mm-hmm. Good. Any closing thoughts on permaculture?
It can be a lot of fun, and you can get really creative with it. And I mean, something as simple as using asparagus and strawberries to apple trees and rose bushes, and even lamb's quarters, a common weed in the garden, of just letting that be. And you can really easily build your own permaculture system.
And one last question or comment: as permaculture as a strategy or a system, how do you feel that could be incorporated into the smaller farms like Daniel Hoff or other ones in our area?
Yeah, I think it could be really important to help keep diverse systems, and diversity is the key to keeping the farm resilient and healthy, and so that could be a good tool to use for every farm or homestead.
And you can also use it to bring back life, and also we even use it for things like hedgerows, where we know we have, especially in winter here, have things that wind blown or drift too much. So you can even use it at your own house, figuring out trouble areas that you want maybe to block a snow drift or have it look a little different, or block neighbors, anything like that. You can really do permaculture no matter where you live.
So planting with purpose.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls. Good job.
Yeah.